MGMcGrath is a national fabricator and installer of architectural surfaces. People are challenging us to do things that have never been done, things that are very, very custom and unique. The schedules are getting shorter and shorter. The time to execute the work is getting shorter and shorter. Prices are getting more and more competitive, and what we provide on a normal basis today is much different than it was 10 to 15 years ago.
This is the U.S. Olympic Museum. It's strictly dedicated to our Olympic athletes. It has a Hall of Fame component, which will be the official Hall of Fame component of the U.S. Olympics. And it also has various other programs within the building, but it is the first of its kind within the U.S.
What the architect and the general contractor and us, McGrath, are trying to say with this building is that we want this to stand out as much as each one of those unique athletes.
So the uniqueness of the building really starts with the structure, the complexity of the structure, the geometry of the building, the various types of steel that we've used for the structure, and then the skin obviously is unique in the sense that it's 9,000 metal panels, each of them different. It requires coordination at every different condition of the building.
Specifically, we used the Dassault Systems platform for the U.S. Olympic Museum because there's not a single panel on the entire project that is the same size, the same geometry. There's several different sort of constraints or drivers that we can't see another way that we could have executed it without the use of this system.
On a project of this complexity and of dynamic materials and dynamic joints of materials coming together, it's imperative to have these 3D models for fabrication. I have seen the model kind of morph a little bit from design to fabrication, and then by designing and by building the mock-up, we're able to study those further in the field, and then we can take away lessons learned and apply those to the building.
We've been working with McGrath since the beginning of the project. We've been working through issues and challenges on the project and coordination without McGrath and without CATIA. The success of the project would have been significantly extended through working through all the coordination issues.
This mock-up represents a corner of the building that is probably the most complex corner of the building where multiple systems are coming together. So the reason we build a mock-up like this is to really understand how the various systems are all coming together, and to be developing this thing in the 3D Experience platform allows us to then quickly meet the needs of taking that quickly into fabrication once it's ready to go.
To date, the biggest business impact has been allowing us to do things that we probably would never have been able to accomplish before. And when we challenge our people, it makes us very successful, really adds to the dynamic of our culture.